Hi, I'm Roddy McClendon. This is Intro to Speech. This is my audience. So we're all here to talk about general contracting and all the benefits it can bring. Wouldn't you like to make $1 million out of college? Because I've met a lot of college freshmen who expect to make that much. They're in for a rough awakening. Counting majors, rough. Anyways, what is this? This is something that, as a good general contractor, you shouldn't see that very often. Because a general contractor should never have his hands on tools. His time is way too valuable. So that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about the education, the skills, the duties, and general obligations that you'll have in your day to day. So let's get into that right away. So I have a lot of experience in this, and this is important to me because my family has been in it for a long time. My dad owns a general contracting company, and my mom has worked for him on and off over the years, which is a good addition to your business to be able to hire who you want to when you want to. And that's been an asset because it's let me see the business from an inside. It should be important to you because if you've met me and my dad can do it, you can probably do it. Like I said, education. Anyone can do it. From not graduating as a sophomore in high school to an extensive degree at A&M in construction management. It's a job that's more focused on the individual and his ability to succeed via self-discipline than it is on some kind of college style of learning. Because it's mostly going to come down to communication and your management skills, whether you succeed or not. Your employee management. How well are you going to manage your sales team, to your in-house offices, to your private insurance adjusters, and your customer relationships? Because customers recommend each other for customers. You do a good job on Tim's house, well, his neighbor's going to see a good job done to Tim's house and want that same degree of care. You upset Tim, and Tim's entire street is going to be upset at you, and nobody's going to hire you. So how will you treat each person and communicate with them effectively and don't offhandedly offend someone or, misinterpret what they say is a big deal. And how will you manage your sales teams and your in-house teams? Because there's been a lot of situations where the salesman and an in-house person has gotten together and colluded and, went off and started their own thing because they think anyone can do it. And they kind of can, depending on who you are. But there's a lot of benefits in the field if you're well equipped and well suited and self-disciplined to managing all of that, which is why a general contractor's job is mostly management and not tools. Like the salaries, 72,000 is the mean. I've seen a lot of guys make around there. I've seen a lot of guys make way more than there, and I've seen guys that started a company and in 3 years, multimillionaires. And that's a good business model to follow if you can manage that kind of workspace. Insurance is really self-dependent because you are your own boss, and that's a big thing that a lot of people don't think about before they join the field. Nobody's telling you what to do or how to do it except for your customers. And as a business owner, you can write off whatever they say, but you should really take it to heart because you need to be self-disciplined to be in this field because you should be able to answer your phone between 6 a.m. and 10 p.m. Everything's on you. And if you think you can handle that kind of stress, then this might be a good career path for you. In Texas, the way you manage your money is important because working in the middle of the August heat and, for example, for your roofing crews is going to be kind of rough. And they're not going to work in the winters of December when it's 20 degrees and there's ice on the roof any more than they are when it's 110 degrees and they have to stand on top of the asphalt where it's 130 degrees. So your business has some highs and some lows during the year, which centers around the good weather, and you should be very wary of that because your money is going to flow up a lot during the nice weather and down a lot during the bad weather. And so you need to be aware of that and budget effectively around it. So how do we get out there and do it? You have to go out and get some experience, just like Walt Disney said. Best way to get started is to quit talking about it and go out and do it. And that is something to take to heart. The best thing you can have in this business is experience. Go nail up some drywall, go join a roofing crew, learn the business from the inside, and then management, because nobody can tell you the correct way to management unless you've seen it done. But it's also important to remember that general contracting is for anyone. It's for anyone who believes they have the skills required to do it and the self-discipline to make it all happen. Because nobody's going to wake you up at 7 a.m. You got to wake yourself up every day at 7 a.m. So, call to action is just go out there and do it. Thank you for listening to my speech.